Okay. Good day, everybody, and welcome to the call today. And I'm so glad to have you all here to listen today. This is going to be more of an educational class about the world's first DeFi platform called Metaverse. And Metaverse is here to help as many people who take advantage of it. And we're going to be having these Zooms consistently and continuously from this very one for the purpose of education. And anyone who wants to understand or needs more deeper knowledge, we're going to be helping the person through this course to have a better understanding. Okay, so without wasting much time, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. So we're going to go to the website of Metaverse to look at some important points on the website. Then after which, we'll go over to the marketing material and I'll explain some important things that we need to grasp as regards to the platform. For those of us who are already Metaverse, this will be like a refresher for us. And those of us who are listening to this for the first time, will be learning something new. So I just want you to pay attention as we proceed on the call today. All right. So let me just share my screen with us. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay. So now this is the official website of Metaverse. Just like you know that it's meta-force.space, just in case you want to know how I got there. Meta-force.space will bring you to the Metaverse official website. So let's look at what Metaverse is. Okay. Okay, just a moment. This thing is trying to load again. Okay. All right. So this is the official Metaverse website. As you can see, that Metaverse is the DeFi platform, the number one DeFi platform in terms of decentralized finance. Okay, and then 3 important points you see on the website once you get to the website is instant payment via smart contract to your wallet. Okay, that is one of the standout selling points of Metaverse. In other words, when you earn in a platform like Metaverse, it doesn't store on the website. Okay, your earnings is not stored in your dashboard or your back office. It goes directly to your wallet, the wallet that you alone has the private keys. Okay, and the second thing you can see here, which is a very important point, is what that 100% of the turnover becomes the income of the participant, which is also very, very important. That means that when you earn in Metaverse in any of the levels of earning, okay, your earning belongs to you fully 100%. Unlike platforms that we've done in the past, whereby when you earn in such platforms, you're only able to access about some percentages of that earnings, maybe 2%, maybe 8%, maybe 60%, maybe 90%. But in Metaverse, when you earn in Metaverse, it is 100% of the turnover that goes to you. Okay, why? Because it is decentralized. And then the last thing you can see there is a community where we help each other to make money. Okay, and the distribution of capital is clear and fair. Why is all this possible? Because Metaverse runs on the blockchain. So let's just proceed, okay, on our screen as we look at what Metaverse is. So what is Metaverse? You can see that Force is a global cryptocurrency ecosystem, okay, whose members help each other to achieve what financial well-being using our tools of algorithm on instant profit distribution on smart contracts. So smart contract is like the hallmark of the platform. How the platform runs, how it works from A to Z is fully controlled by smart contract. Okay, you can see that the Metaverse system belongs to our community and it is fully decentralized. There are different kind of platforms out there that are not fully decentralized, even though they are cryptocurrency platforms. In the sense that cryptocurrency is decentralized, but those platforms are controlled by the people who created it. But Metaverse is fully decentralized in the sense that the crypto we use is decentralized and the platform, 100% of it is on the blockchain. That is what we mean by fully decentralized. So that's why I said that everything that is done, powered in the platform, is done through smart contract. And what is a smart contract? You can see on my screen here. Okay, a smart contract is a self-executing algorithm. Okay, it is a program code. It guarantees transparency and security of executing logic or transfers within the blockchain. In other words, all transactions, everything that happens in Metaverse. Okay, I'm trying to make you understand that what you're looking at right now is different from what you have been into, in the sense that the ones we've been into in the past were always controlled by people. Somebody had to push a button for something to happen. But here, everything is powered. You can see a smart contract is a self-executing. Self-executing means that it has the ability to execute itself. It doesn't require the agency of a human factor. So the agency of a human factor is removed. That's why nobody can run away with our money in Metaverse. So let's just go because of time. So we're looking at this one that says no risk. No risk. Metaverse is different from other platforms. Why? Because transactions are processed in a blockchain by a smart contract and cannot be changed or stopped, even by the creators. Even the people who made the platform cannot stop it from running. You see, it is 100% on the blockchain and immutable. Transfers goes directly to participants' personal wallets with no hidden fees or use of third-party resources. Like when you want to withdraw your money, that they tell you that you need perfect money, you need PayPal. No, 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 no. You don't need all that. When you earn, it goes directly to your wallet. Now, which means that every reward earned belongs entirely to the individual and can be used immediately. That is so awesome. Meaning that when you earn in Metaverse, even though you understand now that it comes directly to your wallet, there is no limit to what you can cash out anytime, any day, anywhere. You can use your profit immediately, unlike some of the other platforms that we've been into in the past, whereby you're paid every 2 weeks or at the end of the week or every 2 months. Here you can use your profit instantly. Immediately you earn, you can use it. This is what we mean by complete decentralized platform. Decentralization is what Metaverse follows, the principles of decentralization. So let's look at the how the platform really works. How does it work in terms of we taking advantage of it? Because it has several things on the, if you look at this website, you can actually go through it on your own. You can see that we have awesome things on the roadmap that's going to be launching as time goes on. May not really have time today to talk about it, but you can see that what is on the roadmap right now is the classic program. Okay, and that's exactly what we're going to be looking at tonight. How the classic program works, because this NFT here is the next thing on the roadmap, which is going to be launching very soon, a very short time from now. But we're looking at the classic program and how does the classic program works. Can you still hear me, please? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. So we're looking at the classic program, like I said, and how the classic program works. What is the classic program? So I'm just going to exit here to my slide, okay? Yeah. So this is the Metaverse marketing material. So if you're with me, please just kindly rotate your screen, okay? Rotate your screen so that you can be able to see what I am going to be explaining in the next few minutes. All right. So this is the Metaverse marketing material, and this is the classic program. The classic program is what you are seeing on my screen right now. The classic program is made up of two schemes. Okay, two schemes. In other words, earnings are gotten from these two schemes. You can see the schemes are called what? S3 and S6. Okay, so this is the S3 scheme. This is how it looks like, and this is the S6 scheme. Okay, now look at this S3 very well. Okay, you can see how it looks like. The S3 is three spots on one line. One, two, three on one line. Do you understand? Now, don't forget I said before, like we saw on the website, that earnings are gotten from these schemes 100% of the turnover to the to your wallet. Okay, now this is how the S3 works. The S3 you can see it has three spots. each of them is 100% each in all the earnings. So how the S3 works is you earn from two of the spots here, okay, while the last one is used for what? Repurchasing, or what we call it recycle. Recycle purchases the same level for you afresh or come in there, okay? So how the S3 works is this: you earn from these two, okay, while the last one is used to what? Repurchase the same level for you afresh again. Are we following? Are we following? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we're following, absolutely.
Okay, good. Now, the S3 is where you get to earn from your direct partners. In other words, those whom you brought in personally into the platform is where you get to earn from them directly on the S3. And on the S3, like you heard me say, that you earn from these two, okay, while the last one here goes towards for recycle, and that income is transferred to your upline. That means that if your downline recycles as well, the income is transferred to you as the upline. So by on average, you're making what? 200% per cycle. 200% per cycle. In every cycle, you're making 200%. So that's how the S3 works. Very, very simple, okay? Very, very simple. So let's look at the S6, how the S6 works. Now, the S6, as you can see here, please don't look at this as a binary system. You understand? Because when somebody sees something like this, oh, there's two here, and there's two at the top, and then there's two below, you start thinking of binary system. Binary system is far different from what we are looking at right now. This actually shatters the knowledge of binary way of building networking. It is this is what we call the new way of placement, because this is done by the smart contract on the blockchain. As we proceed, you get to understand. All right. So on the S6, you can see here we have 6 spots, 2 on the first line and 4 on the second line. That's how the S6 is designed. Now, earnings do not come to you from the first line, okay? Where your earning is on the second line. Second line, that's where your earning is. All right. Now, from the second line, 3 of these earnings comes directly to your wallet. 3 of the earnings come directly to your wallet, while the last spot there is used for recycle, or what we call reactivation. Just like I explained to you on the S3, that the last spot in the matrix is meant for what? For reactivation. So on an average per cycle, you're making what? 300%. 300% per cycle. In every cycle you are on any S6 level, you are making 300%. And don't forget, I said that on the S3, you're making what? 200%. That's so amazing. And we're looking at more things as we proceed right now. Now, let's look at the next slide. So, this is the marketing classic. This is how it looks like. Okay, it has level 1 to level 12. You can see it there. And some schemes, you can see the level 1 and 2 has S6, level 3 has S3, 4 and 5 has S6, level 6 has S3, that until it gets to the 12 slot. So that's how it's designed. Okay, so when you want to come into the platform, you're starting with level 1. You're starting with level 1, level 2, level 3 until you get to the 12 slots. I hope you're following. So let's look at something that is very important, a deeper look into the S6 and how it works. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my time, okay, because I'm working with my time. Sorry. Okay, good. So let's look at a deeper dive on the S6, how it works. You can see here that this is the way your upline sees and the way you see. You can see that. So when your upline brings you into the platform, when your upline brings you into the platform, you take a position below your upline, and then your matrix is open for you immediately. So you can see that these 2 spots here, okay, on your upline's matrix is these 2 spots here on your own matrix. Now, don't forget, I said something to you before on the previous slide when I told you, I said that on the S6, you do not earn on the first line. Where your earning is where? On the second line. Don't forget that your earning is on the second line. So now follow me and let's see how the earnings are distributed on the S6 program. Now, when you get to bring in your first person, okay, because this is your matrix, okay? Okay, and this is where you occupy on your uplines matrix. So now when you bring in number one, you can see that number one is on your first line. And I told you that the income on the first line doesn't go to you, it goes to your upline. Now, if you look at your uplines matrix here, you get to see that this is your number one. This is your number one occupying your first line is occupying the second line in your uplines matrix. That's the reason why you see that the green arrow here shows that the income here goes to what? Your upline. Because your first downline on your matrix is occupying the second line of your uplines matrix. That is how the platform has been designed. You see, it's designed in a way that things are done in a transparent and economically fair way. Do you understand? So that's why I told you that on the first line, the income goes to your upline or somebody ahead of you in the system. Where your income is, ladies and gentlemen, is on the second line. So if, for example, this number one now brings number three, it doesn't go to number one, it comes to you. You understand? Sorry, back. Yes. So the income doesn't go to number one, it comes directly to you. Okay, so this is how the S6 works. The S6 is so powerful. The S6 is where you can earn from not just your direct downlines, you can earn from the team members as well. As the team grows, you keep earning. And I can tell you that if you would do exactly what is meant to be done, what is expected of you, the earnings on platforms like this is incalculable. What you can see on my screen here, let me just go back for you. What you can see on my screen here, these 12 levels, these are income streams that can never run dry. These are income streams that can never close. If you can understand the power of what you are seeing on my screen right now, what you can use to achieve, the whole of your 2023 is settled. But because of time, okay, we need to proceed. On our subsequent Zoom, we'll go deeper, we'll dive deeper on how these things works. And the way is just mind-blowing, ladies and gentlemen. It's just mind-blowing. Now, let's look at one more thing, which is called auto upgrade. Auto upgrade is something that is designed by the platform to help you move. Okay, it helps you to move from one level to another without you doing upgrade by yourself. The platform is automated. I told you that before. The platform is automated. Now, auto upgrade only applies to your highest level. Now, listen attentively. It only applies to your highest level, the first cycle of your highest level. So it means that if your highest level is an S3 scheme, okay, if your highest level is an S3 scheme, you can see that 2 payments are collected to upgrade you to the next higher level. So it means that you are not making anything for the first cycle of that S3 scheme, but from the second cycle to infinity, you're making your full 200%. Do you understand? But if your highest level is an S6 scheme, you know that you're making 300%, okay, per cycle. So the platform will need 2 payment that will automatically upgrade you to the next higher level. So it means that for that your highest level, which is an X6 scheme, you're only going to get 100% for the first cycle. From the second cycle till infinity, you get your full 300%. MetaForce is the first and only platform on earth that offers its participants 500% turnover in one cycle. This is mind-blowing. It doesn't exist anywhere. And it is you that will make it work through your work. If you want to enjoy this 500% I'm talking about right now, you are the one to make it work. You are the one to make it happen. So let's look at, I showed you the levels, level 1 to level 12. Now, what are the costs of these levels? These are the cost of level 1 to level 12. In other words, if you want to come into the platform, you can see that level 1 has its cost, $5. Level 2, $10. Level 3, $20. All the way down to level 12, $10,000. You can see that each next slot costs exactly twice as much as the previous one. Are you seeing that? So it means that a next level is double the price of the previous one. That's why I showed you about auto upgrade. The platform will need 2 payments, because 2 payment is 200%, since one is 100%, to upgrade it to the next higher level. So this is the cost of the levels. Now, for our team, we have a strategy that we are working with called the power of three. And the power of three means that you're coming into the platform with the first 3 slots and having a minimum of 3 partners to do exactly what you did, ladies and gentlemen. And if you do exactly what I just explained to you right now, coming in with the first 3 slots and ensuring that you have 3 people to do exactly what you did, the platform have been designed to automatically distribute the funds to people's wallets in a fair and just manner. And all transactions, ladies and gentlemen, is trackable to the blockchain. So what you need is just the first 3 slots. You can see this is the first 3 slots. And what's the cost of the first 3 slots? It's just what? $35. Okay, $35, and then you need at least $5 extra of MATIC. MATIC is a coin we use for network fees. So everything you need, ladies and gentlemen, is $40. $40 is all you need. And guess what? Guess what? You want to hear this one? The $40 is just a one-time payment. Like when you pay this $40 to open the first 3 slots, money is never going to come out of your pocket ever again. Think about that. So all the money that you'll be using to upgrade to these higher levels where you are going to be making higher income will come from your team growth, from your team work. The money you'll be cashing out, the money you are going to be using for higher levels, for reactivation, everything from just $40. The power of 3 is incomparable to any other strategy. And that's exactly why you're hearing it right now, because it is an economically just manner to build any business. Go and check any networking platform that is really succeeding. You will understand that what they are using is the power of 3. The power of 3, placing people in a way that everybody in the team has just 3 partners each. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, and that's all you need, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the earnings, the growth, the earnings on this platform is not on your downlines. It is on your downlines. As the team grows, that is where you begin to see your earnings. On an average, per week, you can make nothing less than $100 per week. If you do the work, if you put your mind into it, if you say to yourself that I want to take myself to another level, my finances to another level, if you do that, if you say it and you take steps to ensure that what you are saying comes to pass, you will not just be helping the people under you, you are going to be also pushing yourself forward. Because so long as everybody in the team has their 3 partners and everybody is doing what is expected of them, growth is inevitable. Growth is inevitable. If everybody will do what is expected of them, growth is inevitable. And earnings is something that we cannot brag about. You're going to see results like you never thought possible. Think about it. Level 12 costs $10,000. Of course, not everybody may have that amount to get to level 12. But I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that with a collective teamwork, with a coordinated teamwork, we can take ourselves from level 3 to level 12. Building together with the power of 3. Okay, so what do you need to come into the platform? I've explained, I've told you how much that is needed. Okay, with just 3 partners, the $40 cost 3 for the 3 levels. So you need to get on the Play Store and you need to download the Trust Wallet app. And when you download the Trust Wallet app, you can just, what you can do is you can actually reach out to the person who shared this opportunity with you in our team. Okay, there's a recording that we have done that will put you through the process on how to get started on Metaverse. So if you ask for that recording, it will be sent to you and made available so you can get yourself started. Everything you need, ladies and gentlemen, for success in this platform is available. Why can't you, or why won't you succeed? Because you have the leaders, you have the support, you have the system, you have the strategy to make you win. Why won't you succeed in this platform? I'm going to stop here because of time, okay? There's a certain extent we cannot take the Zoom because of our time. But we're going to be having the Zoom subsequently, okay? And the next time of the Zoom will be announced. But before we go, I would like to take questions just in case somebody has a question or you have a comment, something you want to say about the things you just heard right now. You want to be clarified about something. This is the time for you to speak. Please go ahead, unmute yourself and speak. We're listening. If you have a question, please go ahead and speak, please. just in case you have a question. Okay, I see that we don't really have a question. All right, so means that what we actually thought tonight is well understandable and well understood, right? Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay. So, I would really love for us to take actions where needed. Okay, and the recording of this Zoom will be made available. So let's do ourselves well to invite people to listen to this opportunity. This is something that everybody needs to hear. I mean, think about an amazing opportunity like this. Though we can't say everything on a Zoom, but as you keep coming, as you keep hearing, the knowledge of what you have will get synced into you. We're looking at raising leaders of this platform in different parts of this country and different countries around the world. And we are doing it. We are doing it. So take this very serious, and I assure you that your life will never remain the same again. Okay, so we're going to be ending it today on this one, and I want to say thank you to everybody who made it to the Zoom today. So once the recording is out, please share it with those whom you love. Use it to invite them to our next Zoom, and from there we'll take it up from there. Help people to get better educational knowledge, because educational knowledge is what we're looking at right now, making people understand the very, very principles of metaphors. Thank you so much, and bye for now.